We are going to talk about movement. Movement is used by the artist to direct the viewer's eye through the artwork to a focal point, creating a sense of motion. So I'm going to make a more abstract piece of artwork. I feel like we need a break from trying to make things look realistic. And even though abstract, it may look like not much is going on, it can kind of be more difficult. So I just drew this funky line. Now I'm going to come back. I'm going to start off pretty narrow here, pretty close to the other line. And as I come around a curve, I'm going to widen, get narrow again. And then I'm going to make it wide. Okay? And then I'm going to keep repeating these shapes. And it's cool to do different widths. Because this will help with the movement. If you try to make everything the exact same, it will look more like a pattern than movement. So, keep going here. I'm going to change that, make that go that way. Remember, we always use our erasers. Can you kind of see it? It's a little difficult. Let's see here. If you ever watch those fluid videos, like when they pour the paint, this kind of looks like it. I feel like that's a lot of negative space. I might try and make it a little bit. What do we think about that? Is that cool? Does that show movement? And then I'm going to do a time lapse with different colors. Now I'm going to, for this one, do analogous colors. And those are colors next to each other on the color wheel. So I'm going to do, for myself, I'm going to do a bunch of blues. And even though there's a variety of blues, an analogous color to blue is purple. And then another analogous color is more like blue-greens. Okay, so those are analogous colors. Next, we're on the color wheel. That's what I'm going to do with this. So this is the movement card. But as I walked in today, because I'm taking 2 days to make this video. As I walked in today, I was like, this really looks like rhythm too. But you just need to stick to your guns. And this card is what I said was rhythm. That's what it's going to be. And this is going to be movement. So stick to your guns with this one. Now, I only did one layer of colored pencils on here. I am not happy with all the white coming through. Also, I noticed yesterday, it might be hard for you to see. Oh yeah, you can see it. Because of my table texture, it came through on my card. And I don't know if I can really fix that, but in an attempt to fix it, I have quite a few pieces of paper here. And I'm going to put my card on that. Now, that is a trick to try not to get texture. So a stack of paper, maybe your sketchbook would be good. Then, like I said, I'm not too happy with the texture here, all the white coming through. So I'm going to use this 20% cool gray and maybe this white too. I need to find my sharpener though. Shoot, my goot. All right, we'll try this because this has more of a point. So, zoom in a little bit here. I'm going to take this and pretty much go through the whole card with it. It's kind of turning this color green. I don't know if I like that. Maybe that's That's why I should have used white, right? But as you can see, when I start to do this second layer of cool gray, there's a lot less of this white texture coming through. And we want to fill the paper up with as much pencil lead as possible. So I'm going to come along here. Now this is just the second layer of colored pencil, and I want to show you what the third layer should look like. And then of course I'll do a time lapse and go from there. Okay, so there's that one. But then I'm going to take, oh man, which one was it? I think it was this one. I'm going to take my original color and go back over top. And I'm not really pushing down with this one. If you notice, my hand is flat on the table. I'm not like this, pushing down hard. I'm just taking the original color across the top. This would be the third layer. And I'm really happy with that now. That looks really pretty. And that's the texture style I'm going for. So you should try this at home, especially if you have Prismacolors. I'm not too sure how this would work with Crayola, but you could always try. And now I'm going to do a time lapse. Whoop, whoop.